Warning, it's about to get spicy in here. I want to alert you about the realities of crypto, friends. You see, green candles, when they appear, they are just your brain flooding with dopamine. You are on drugs. So when people talk whilst coins are going up, that's just bull market fluff talk. I mean, they've written about this for centuries, friends. Bull market fluff talk, you're literally up in the fairies. There's no reality. There's no basis to most of it. And guess what? It kind of makes it tough when the central bank is printing money and then targets actually get hit. It makes everybody believe. It makes the crowd want to take on more risk. This is me holding a gun. You see? Me holding a gun, friends. Now you're going to ask me to spin helicopter hat, which I will, to signify we are going to fly. But, you know, this particular spicy take, friends, is not directed at anyone or any coin in particular. It's for you. It's for you to understand what's going on. So it's also help you navigate things, right? We don't consider anyone special if they're shilling a coin during its bull market up only phase. You don't get any special brownie points. No one cares, right? Now, people do care, but the people that do care, they will quickly take away that care in the bear market. So you don't earn any respect. Who gives a crap? It's like getting a participation trophy. Congratulations, you ran in a race. Okay, you came what? 9th? We give medals out. That's humanity. So in a coin chart, when you see it going up only, it doesn't matter if it's Bitcoin or Ethereum, doesn't matter what altcoin it is, there's always people cheering it on the way up. No respect. There's literally no respect. It's more so, thank you, I'm already holding the coin, thank you for alerting everyone else out there. It's a thank you like that, but that's not really a test of your character. That's not getting your balls squeezed. You see, especially during 2020, bull market in 2021 in crypto, a lot of these coins had already shown themselves that could go up. For example, Chainlink had gone up. Hex had done this like 100x off the low. You saw these things. There were the DeFi coins. They went up. And then in 2021, we had a whole new series of things. Yeah, everybody cheering. It's great for the crowd. But people who particularly shill coins out there for particular coins that went up, like, yeah, you get nothing. You literally get nothing. You just... Thanks for being the exit liquidity megaphone for everyone else. That's pretty much what it comes down to. So you don't get any extra applause or congratulations for showing up and shilling during green candles, you know? And I'll play some Cranky G music just to, like, you know, just to weave our way through this bull market, friends. It's a wild market, man. I know. One day you're going to bankruptcy. The next day you're going like a dead cat bounce above bankruptcy. Next day again, okay, but I'm applying to McDonald's. Next day, oh wait, we're back up. You know, that's the market, man. But I'm helping you with that filter. You need that filter, friends. You need that sixth sense. Some people say I have no sense. Promoting coins, right? Promoting coins when your dopamine is flying high is not a test of character. And it doesn't prove anything except that you're loud when on drugs. Please don't forget that, okay? And also the contrary, people calling you a scammer after something's down like 85% or them saying, oh, it's time to take profit. Makes you think. Makes you think. Who are they? What are you doing? So when green candles appear, everybody's full up on drugs. Yes, they are. They're literally it's a dopamine, man. It's literally like just a straight shot injection of meth. They're smoking the pipe. They're injecting. They're snorting. They're doing everything. The ice crystals are literally inside their bloodstream going, right? So anything they say, you don't even know who you're talking to really at that point. The easiest thing in the world is to cheer a coin when its price is going up. You know that? It's literally the easiest thing in the world. So you don't get any special applause. No one should get it at all. Wow, that was so brave of you. This coin's up 30x. And you're cheering and telling everybody to keep buying it. You're learning that now, right? You're learning that. The true test of your balls is when you show up every day, you spin your helicopter hat, and there's red candles. That is the true test. It's when it's tough. For example, the true test of a friend is when you do something wrong. Do they pull you up on it? Say, hey man, you know, maybe you're a bit too mean to one of your family members. Hey, maybe you should spend some more time with that other family member, you know? Many things. You see that? That's a true test of a friend. A true test of a parent is also to admit, hey, you little shit, I don't want you acting selfish around your friends like that. Go and say sorry. Go let them play with your toys. You see? That is a true test. The true test in markets and active communities and everything else we're in crypto just feels like some like Frankenstein casino of like pain, death, and misery, and then you're hoping for like this little magic wand at the end where everything goes up. Yeah, whatever the hell it is we're in. The true test is when the candles go down, do you show up every day? Now, you don't have to show up literally every day. I'm here 18 hours a day. I'm literally out of this world commitment. It's so unrealistic. I'm literally a unicorn myself, friends. A unicorn, it's just basically no comparison. But for the most part, people still showing up. That's what you have to be looking for. You're like, you know what, man? This guy's still fighting for the bags. He's still fighting for the bags. What did I tell you, man? This cycle's mantra is believe in something. You have to believe. I believe in all the altcoins. I believe in all the meme coins. I believe in the community. It's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. You already know this from the internet, friends. I've already shown you. How much is a heart pacemaker? You can pick one up for 25 grand. Okay, how much is a Ferrari? 500 grand. Explain that for me. Why is a car where its job is just to make you look more rich and successful, why is that worth 20 times more than something that you need for your heart to beat? Explain that. Supply demand. Do you think people are coming into crypto demanding for utility use case stuff that they can't get in the real world? No. They're already living their lives perfectly fine without crypto for the most part. There's some things like Bitcoin store of value and things out here which are already fleshed out, product market fit, but for the most part, they're not. So if they're coming into crypto, there's going to be a demand for some sort of other product market fit gap in crypto. Entertainment, gambling, speculation, okay, NFTs, gaming, whatever the hell it is, every single part of crypto, there's something for everybody. But for the most part, you don't really, it's not like life and death for most of the money in the world. Yes, there are these cases. Yeah, sure, of course. You're in a third world country, you're getting printed out into oblivion. All right, sweet. But for the most part, they don't actually really need, it's not like not life and death situation of being here, okay? Just like the internet. 33% of the internet, friends, as you know, is premarital fornication. 2 or more people combining their genitals on the internet. That is literally 1/3. It's funny, I say that so many times. You really gotta understand, like, now tell me what the difference between that and meme coins is. There is none. There is none. You know, if I told you, oh, did you know 3% of the internet is adult pornography? You'd be like, well, no, it's 33%. It's literally 33%. Wild. And probably the other stuff is what half of those 33%ers are watching just to kill time before they go to watch the next round of pornography. It's wild. Isn't it crazy? So think about this, right? We're speaking just about the levels of respect and coins. Because, friends, I'm helping you get the filter. You need a filter, man. And all you got to do is look at the green monthly candle or the red monthly candle. Just look at the color of the candle of the month. It summarizes everything. If it's red, okay, everything, total shit show. I have never seen a big fat green monthly candle. And you'll never see that where it's big fat green monthly candle and everyone's like, oh, well, it's over. Never, okay? Conversely, red monthly candles, I have not seen an overwhelming of the majority of all of us even feeling, yes, I'm optimistic, I believe and stuff. No way. I don't know why. We're all synced. We are all synced. The chart represents with our emotions. We're synced 1 for 1. As we start to feel better, we buy more. As we start to feel worse, we sell more. It's markets. You really are trading emotions. I get to see it time and time again. I never saw a situation, like you will never see it, friends, where you have like, oh, this big fat green monthly candle, but everyone's lost their mind. Doesn't actually happen. It moves 1 for 1. Right, which is actually useful because you think, okay, well, this guy, oh, he's been shilling this coin that's up. And then you got to think, I wonder if he's going to be around if the coin has done 12 red monthly candles in a row, like with what happened to Hex, for example. I wonder if they're going to be around there. Now, you don't know the answer. You don't have a crystal ball, but it's something to think about. And think about the other side. Okay, there's a lot of red candles. People just love shitting on it because it's going down. Okay, I wonder how fast they capitulate in if candles start going green again. Once you start to think like that, you're in a buy low and selling high mentality, and you believe in you're actually used to now this mean reversion part. You don't ever really get truly used to it, but you start to get more acquainted with it. That's what you want to be, friends. That's where you want to be. Because how are most people investing and trading and getting wrecked? Humans, what we do, we go off linear forecasting, right? So if it's been good the last 2 weeks, we think it's going to keep being good. If it's been good the last 3 years, okay, we expect the next 3 years to be good, like that. And if it's been going bad, we expect everything to keep going bad. That's how we think. We're very linear. It's very hard for us to basically peek around the corner with emotions. We can't. It's very hard for us also to feel exponentials. We don't feel them at all. When things get stretched below a moving average for a long time, you cannot draw any happiness from the front forward. The only way you can do that is literally to take illegal drugs, illegal substances that flood your brain with dopamine. There is no way for us to feel good. Like, oh, wow, this thing. And same thing on the way up. When everyone's feeling good in euphoria, there's no way for us to have a peak and go, oh, wow, I wonder if I made the candles red 5 times in a row just so I can feel the pain. No, you can't. You can't. That's why you got to protect yourself, friends. You can't. And this is the reality of life as well. Like, you can't, if you're eating a donut, a lot of sugar in it. Let's say you're having the 5th donut for the day. Let's say you want to lose weight, right? You can't feel, you're like, man, I wish I could see how good I feel if like I lost weight and I felt healthier. You can't do that. You just have to believe and do it. You just have to take your bet. Okay. Now that's with dieting and like, and just body weight. That's easy. Yeah. But what about the other way in markets? If things are in depression, like now, or prices are low, you're like, okay, well, I just got to hold my nose and just keep holding. Or add, if you have DCA bullets in, that's it. I just got to keep holding. That's the strategy. I keep playing the whole cycle. We're always moving through this world where you literally just have this little torchlight, if you're lucky, and you're in dark, dark, dark forest. Okay. So the rest of us, friends, we are in the trenches. We are mogging the non-believers 2022, 2023, and 2024. So everything that happened in the past bull market, it's done, man. Like you're irrelevant now. You're literally irrelevant. Like nobody gets any praise for like, wow, you cheated a coin that went up. Oh, golly gee, that was just, wow, what a brave person you are. As you were getting richer, you were getting louder. Also, everyone's saying, oh, wow, so smart of you to call this thing a scam. And so smart of you to say that, you should be taking profit in this thing after it drops minus 85%. Oh, whoa. So brave, so powerful, so wow. What a maverick. You have to go against the crowd, friends. You have to go against the crowd. People only have these realizations at these extreme points. So when you throw out heaps of these green monthly candles, people realize, what do they realize? Oh, I'm actually smart and crypto's going up and the fundamental growth rate and like $13 million Bitcoin, and they keep going up and I need more leverage. They keep stacking. And then the red candles. And it's like, oh crap, I need money. Oh no, this thing isn't that great. Oh no, nothing's being built in the industry. Ah crap, everything's a scam. There's no cash flow. And they just start feeding into itself. You have to be taking the opposite sides of people all the time. It's like, you're always trading emotion, fear and greed, right? So right now, I'm just going to be honest. Of course, I've been honest, friends. Well, the chart doesn't lie. It has literally been 1,000 days of pure disaster. Yeah, it's been like 3.5 years, man. Since April 2021 to now August. Yeah, it's been 3 years and 4 months, just pure disaster. It's been 1,000 days, pretty much 1,000 days, down only. Statistically, you knew this was a possibility. We just thought it was unlikely because it was the 4th cycle. And we thought, well, with the 4th cycle, and we have DEXs, and we have crypto gaming, and we have perpetuals, and we have stablecoins, we have a lot of these things fleshed out. You just would have thought that it wouldn't involve a minus 95% drop in literally everything, and everything down minus 90% or more against Ethereum. You wouldn't expect that. You think you had a bit more hope in things like Uni and Link and Aave and synthetics. You're like, oh, well, the insiders just went and freaking dumped on everybody again. I guess, well, that sucks. You've made these technology, but you still ended up doing the grifting on the tokens, which means it's just like an empty shell. It's kind of sad, right, when you think about it. So what do people come and do? They come and launch these meme coins, and then what happens? You have this accelerated steroid version of meme coins, which is thousands of coins launching on pump.fun, and just this constant PvP of people basically punting on JPEGs, and these communities who aren't there to believe anyway, they're literally switching every 15 seconds. That's unfortunately the bastardization we've seen of things appear. Okay, but you really got to be learning just to take the other side of this stuff, and it's not easy because you can never get your emotion to peek around the corner. You can't. You will never, ever, ever feel like actual terror when everything's green around you. You won't. So when everybody is cheering around me, like even early in this year, I felt the goosebumps in terms of like, wow, green going up. I felt it up, but I knew deep down, I'm looking at it on my brain, I was like, man, I'm feeling good, but I know we're slowing down here because we should be up much higher. This is a dog shit candle, you know? And same things on the way down, like right now, like rounding off bottoms and going garbage. I'm like, man, I know we're cheap, but man, I wish I could just feel a bit of the dopamine hit in like 6 months from next year. Can you just like bring it forward? You can't. You can't. Right. So 30 months of pain and misery. But what are you going to do? You go through hell, you got to keep going. What are we meant to do? Also, we've shown you the charts. Like, we're not actually allowed to complain yet. We're close. We're actually close, but we're not allowed to complain yet. Yet. Right. But getting closer. Up only. Let's see. We're still showing up every day, and some of us haven't even changed our underwear in a long time. Lots of stains. Yeah, it's been quite the ride, hasn't it? Even though, friends, so we're carrying the torch when the communities need it the most. We are. And we still know that it's still a game, man. We're not guaranteed to win. You've got to play your heart out. This is playing your heart out. I know it's going in here, watching Pokemon videos. I know, that's what it is. It's like, and just holding and like just, and just spamming memes all day. I know. That's us building in the trenches, friends. That's what a network is, by the way. That's what a network is. That's what it's building. You think about this, right? You know, like for family, if they have a family or even friends, how much of it is actually serious time? Like, oh, you know, there's been a death in the family. You know, we have to get your suit done. We have to go to a funeral. We'll have to organize some stuff. That's literally, friends, it's literally 2% of the time. Most of the time, family stuff is eating, watching TV, yelling, having fun. You know what I mean? Just doing nothing, random stuff, watch stuff together. It's not even like the deep stuff. It's actually the same thing with friends as well. Right? Most of the time, it's just like farting, burping, drinking, putting shit on each other. You know what I mean? That's actually most of it. And then there's like 2% of the time, like, hey man, how's your life going? Okay, do you need help? You see, that's actually life. That's actually what we're seeing it on crypto. But because there's a price chart of history, it doesn't look so nice, does it? No, it doesn't. But if you mapped out this price chart of everything else, you'd have the same conclusion. Friends, just imagine let's say your family or your friends. Imagine there was a chart of your relationship and a charted time spent with them per week. Okay, and it was done automatically. And you could see this chart, right? Just imagine you could see this chart of this chat time. Let's say WhatsApp had a chat time. You get this data. We're like, whoa, I used to speak to this person on average, like 8 hours a week. And then you just see it downtrend 7, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Like that's the pump and dump chart. That's the pump and dump chart, right? The network, the node is killed. You and that person, okay, yeah, we used to be friends in school and then we're not friends anymore. You see? Everything is like that. It's just an attention graph of everything. That's what branding is, by the way. That's why everyone's still figuring it out in crypto. Right? Like I say, man, like works for everything, friends. Like, why do we go and grab a Coca-Cola when we're thirsty? Why don't we go grab water? Why not a lemonade? Why not orange juice? They've done something with the marketing. They've punched it in our faces. But it's the same thing. Okay, when I'm rich and successful as a young male, why do I want to go grab a Ferrari and a Lamborghini? Why don't I want to go buy a Toyota van? Right? Why? Because you're speculating in your mind how rich and successful you'll be to people driving around and then looking at your car and all the other people you get to show off to. You see what I mean? You're speculating in your mind. Where'd that come from? Where did that idea come from? It's in our brains, right? The marketing and the branding put that in. But it's the same thing with crypto. It's the same thing with crypto. Why do we think we need to store value in Bitcoin? It's because we think it's going to happen. Okay, but you're looking at the chart. But it's interesting, right? Now we have a chart. We're like, hey, look at all the times it's worked for people in the past. But it's the same thing with Ferrari. Everybody else looks successful and rich driving a Ferrari. Sweet, so I'll go do it as well. It's interesting how these things play out. And then, but people betting on the change of those, it's not like a permanent change. It's tough, right? So you're not going to find Toyota going into the luxury part of someone's brain. You'll never find that. Conversely, you're not going to find if Ferrari, let's say they drop their prices down 90%, yeah, you're not going to find them in the luxury category anymore. You know what I mean? But betting on it, but if their prices are up there, it's very, very hard for someone else to replace them. It's interesting how these sticky network effects remain. But that's why I want you to think about that. When green candles go up, and people are saying mathematically have to go up because of this, because this thing is buying and this thing's up and all the other stuff. Yeah, they're just speculating just like everything else, right? And also on the way down too, they say, oh, we're never going to go up and stuff. Yeah, I hear that all the time, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm just wanting to do is share this perspective with you. Just you have a 3D view of how everything's moving, how all the pieces are moving, friends. Basically, see, friends, when I'm looking at people, when they write stuff, when I first came into crypto, I'm like, oh, the knowledge, Tai Lopez knowledge. That's when I first came in. But now, you know how I think about it? I'm not even joking. I think about when I see their name, I think about their HP bar in front of their avatar. And I'm thinking, I wonder what coins he's holding, right? I know he's holding stuff that's going up. He's posting happy today. And I'll click on their profile and I'm like, oh, he's a Solana guy. Look, he's got a dog with hat thing. He probably bought dog with hat and he's up like 4x or something. He probably bought it like 40 cents. Now it's up $1.60. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at it and it is that because you're imagining in their mind that they bought it at like 1 cent and they're up like 400x. No, most of the time these people are just turbo bull posting happiness because they're up 2 or 3 or 4x. But I'm thinking about that now, right? And then I'm thinking about stuff like, well, this person, he's like really, really, really sad and negative. Why? Oh, maybe he's like full on in Hex, for example, just being honest. Like, okay, he never explored any of these other meme coins at all. Now the meme coins, they rotate down, of course, because there's slingshot leverage on everything else. But you can see it, man. You can see it. Everyone's just a function of these green candle, red candle stuff. I'm hoping, though, global liquidity cycle pings us back up, and then we can deal with that next part of the cycle, okay? So red pill or blue pill, friends, which one do you take? Some of us, we like to party. Yoink. I take both. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, and I'll catch you in the next one.